Today we welcome to the backstage Mike Rosenberg. Maybe you know him, you recognize him for songs such as Let Her Go or a simple song, Passenger. Welcome to Flaixbac.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
How is Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain treating you?
So well, man. I love this place. I've been coming to Barcelona for a long time, playing concerts here, coming as a tourist, coming with my family and my friends. So I love this city. Yeah, amazing.
But tonight you are leaving, right?
Tonight we're leaving. Yeah, it's too short. I wish I could stay for the football on the weekend, but sadly no.
That would be nice. Are you a football person? Do you like football?
Big football fan. Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I think
Arsenal.
Barcelona is my Spanish team.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, of course.
If you say Madrid, the interview is
The
over.
interview's over.
So yeah.
I'm never invited back. I understand.
Yeah.
You are from Brighton, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that a link now between Brighton and
Ansu
Barcelona.
Fati.
Ansu Fati.
What a player! We couldn't believe it. Like, because I love Brighton as well.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't believe it when I heard we were getting Ansu Fati. What? This is crazy. It's
But
so
now
good.
he's injured again.
I know.
Yeah, it's not a good time for
I
him.
know. He's a good player though. I think he will come good. Yeah.
We always in backstage start with the same questions to all the artists. It's how are you right now?
I'm good.
Very deep, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really good. It's been a really exciting few weeks. We released the new album a few weeks ago, and that went really well. It's been busy, and I'm a bit tired, but no, I'm good.
Are you the kind of person that never stops and everything? It's like so crowded and a lot of things to do, or are you more like a home person?
It's a really good question. I think I taught myself how to be a busy person. When I was growing up, I was very lazy. I didn't want to do anything. But then I realized if I wanted to be a musician, nobody was going to do this for me, you know, and I realized maybe in my early 20s, mid 20s, and that's when I started busking. I left and started playing my music in the street and traveled all around the world, just playing in the street and in pubs. So I think that taught me how to be very busy and have that work ethic. Yeah.
And we wanted to ask you about the busking, like the busking. Do you still busk, or it's something that years ago you let it go?
Nice. I haven't busked for a long time. I think I definitely did it since Let Her Go got big. I did it every couple of years after that, and I love it. I realized that it's actually a very important part of Passenger. I think it's the route that I grew from. So every couple of years, I really like to go back and do it again. There's something very special about playing in the street. It's different to a concert or a festival. You play in the street, anybody can come. It doesn't cost any money. You can be 5 years old, you can be 95 years old. You can stay for one song, you can stay for 10 songs. There's no rules. It's just a very inclusive and kind of magical thing to do. So I love it, and I hope I can do it again soon.
Or maybe nobody stops because he or she is just listening to his own music and then just pass by and.
Man, busking can be horrible as well. I think now that I'm more successful, when I go busking, there are fans that come and we tell people on Instagram but before. Sometimes I'll be playing in the street, everybody's walking past. It's heartbreaking, man. It's hard.
And also there's not a lot of people that are like, some people are disrespectful with the busking and everything.
Yeah,
Did
true.
you ever have this episode when you were busking?
Almost every day, I think.
Wow.
But yeah, there's always somebody, because you're very vulnerable doing that. You go to the street, you're playing these songs. And so you have amazing interactions, so many people coming up and being amazing and very kind and very, very sweet. But you also have the different interactions as well. But I think actually I did it for 5 years and it taught me so much, not just about being a musician, but also about how to be a human being as well. Yeah.
You are celebrating the 10th anniversary of all the little things. How has your life changed in these 10 years?
Massively, yeah. I mean, I went from, as I say, playing on the street, playing in pubs to 10 people to playing festivals and going on TV and doing all this crazy stuff.
Playing in Razzmatazz.
Playing in Razzmatazz a few times, yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's changed enormously in every way. I never thought that I would, when you are just playing on the street and in pubs, you don't think it's possible to have a song get so big. Mm-hmm. You think that's for somebody else. That's for Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift or someone else. It's not for me. And it's okay. Like, I will play my music to people who discover it, love it. Maybe it's just a handful of people. And you make peace with that, you know? So it was very strange to then have this big song. It's like, okay, crazy. And yeah, it's been amazing.
Let Her Go is enormous. Do you feel the pressure? Because I think that Let Her Go is in a lot of playlists of broken hearts.
Yeah.
Like, do you know this dramatic thing that we do, that you are sad, but you want to hear sad songs to try and cry more than you are?
It's a strange thing that we like to do. I know. Yeah, it's funny. I think just after Let Her Go, I felt a pressure to write 10 more Let Her Goes and become Elton John. But, you know, like, it's hard, man. Like, not if you listen to the radio now, there's not a lot of music with acoustic guitars and lyrics. There just isn't. There wasn't back then either, but now it's almost impossible to have a song. I don't know, maybe with Noah Khan, and that there's some more acoustic things creeping in now. But there's two ways of looking at this. You either think, oh, I only have one big famous song, how sad. Or you think, oh my God, I have this incredibly famous song.
Yeah.
I can tell my grandkids about this. You know, that's the way I look at it. And sure, if there was another song that did something similar, it'd be really fun. But I don't really mind. I just write music that I love and that I hope people love as well.
Did Let Her Go come from a breakup?
Yeah, it did.
It's a personal story?
Came from a personal story, yeah. And actually it's funny because she moved to Barcelona.
Oh, wow.
No
I
way.
know. So she moved to Barcelona when we broke up. And I had no money. I was like 23, 24. I had to borrow some money off a friend to fly to Barcelona to ask her to come back.
Wow.
And she said no. So for a time, I wasn't sure about Barcelona. Barcelona kind of broke my heart.
Now you still love Barcelona?
Now I am fine. And I love Barcelona again, so it's okay. Yeah.
And did you ever came here back doing gigs or something and you said, I'm going to write her or something?
No, I mean, we're still friends now. It's all okay. It's a long time ago and we're friends. So that's fine. But yeah, it's funny. Every time I come here, I do remember that. And I think doing this album again, recording this album again, has really taken me back to so many stories, so many memories. Really makes me think about who I was when I was writing all of these songs. It's been quite an emotional experience to do it, yeah.
Everything you write comes from a personal story, or...?
Not everything, no. I think it's funny with songwriting. I think everything you experience in life, be it personal, you hear other stories and you travel and you watch things and everything goes into the big pot and it percolates and it kind of boils around for a while and then you come out with a song. And it's a bit of everything, you know. I think there is always inspiration on planet Earth. Human beings are fascinating creatures and you can write about them till the end of time, I think.
And also in this album, you have Let Her Go featuring Ed Sheeran. It was the first person that came to your mind, or how was it?
Yeah, I've been friends with Ed for a long time. I met him when he was 16, I think.
Wow.
And we've been friends ever since, and he's been very generous to me over the years. He has taken me around the world as his opening act. And in fact, when Let Her Go was getting big, it was really because I was opening up for Ed Sheeran, playing to thousands of people every night. And that was kind of the momentum that started to gather. He's been so important for Let Her Go, that giving it that opportunity. So when I came to record it again for the anniversary edition, I knew that I wanted a special guest. I didn't even have to think about it. I knew instantly, not because he is so famous, but because we're such good friends and he is so important to this song, you know.
And he fits perfectly to this song.
He fits perfectly in everything. I mean, he's a genius, that guy.
It's really nice to have Let Her Go again in our mind and in our radio station 10 years after, you know. How do you feel about listening to your song again and now with Ed Sheeran?
Proud, really proud. I'm proud of that song, like I am. And I'm proud of Ed and everything he's done. And it's just a really nice full circle moment for me and him, and I think fans as well. The amount of people I've talked to who are listening to Let Her Go again and thinking, oh my God, 10 years ago I was living here and I was doing this and I was working there. And that's the magic of music, right? Like you hear a song that you haven't heard for 10 years and it takes you back there.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous too.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous. Yeah, it can be upsetting, but I think it's a good thing.
Now you were talking about magic, and we have a present for you.
Ah.
Like you are in Catalonia, and it's Christmas time.
Oh my goodness, who is this?
Yeah.
We have a Tio. We don't know if this is for you.
This looks very much like me.
No.
Actually. Yeah. It's perfect. It's
you
perfect.
just need the hat.
Yeah.
It is a Catalan tradition.
Okay.
We put a log in our living room, and then we feed him until the 24th
You
of
feed him?
December.
With what?
With like
With
oranges
fruit,
or
Okay.
Anything that comes to your mind, you can give it to him. Yeah.
that's
and
so
then
cute.
you
He
wake
will
up.
not say anything. So.
Yeah. He'll be fine with everything, I think.
You wake up the day after and it's over. The food is over.
Okay.
So it's perfect.
It's magic, so it's a magic.
Does he have a name?
Tio.
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 Yeah.
Amazing. I love this. Thank
And
you very
then
much.
in the 24th.
He's very cute.
And I don't know if you know this, but the tradition is to just on the 24th of December, you put it on the living room and you take a stick and you hit it with the stick and he poops presents.
Presents to you.
Yeah.
Hey, this is real?
This is
real.
actually so
Instead
real.
of Santa Claus, in Catalonia we have the Tio.
Hang on, so you spent like a week feeding him?
No,
a
a month or two.
A month?
Yeah.
So by this time you love him?
Yeah,
and then at the end you hit him with a stick?
Yeah, Catalans are like this.
I can't believe you do this to this guy. Look at him.
What?
Yeah, he's cute.
He's really cute.
Why do you do this to him? Unbelievable.
But it poops you presents.
Yeah, okay, true.
So it's,
Sorry,
it's
man.
perfect.
Nothing personal, but I want presents. Yeah. Okay, well, he is going to be in my living room this Christmas. Thank you very
That's
much.
perfect.
You can explain the Catalan strange tradition that we have here.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we also wanted to ask you if you have any like strange tradition there in Brighton.
Not that strange, maybe.
I don't think anything quite this strange.
A log that poops present, it's kind of...
I think the only thing that I can think of is on Christmas Eve, it's really fun because so many people from my school still go to the same pub, even 20 years since being at school. So it's so nice to see everybody, and everybody is back in Brighton for Christmas. So yeah, I guess that is kind of the only tradition. We don't hit logs with sticks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So in Christmas Eve, you meet with your friends, and that's nice.
Yeah,
We also
you have to
do
try
it
not to get
in-
too drunk because then you have to do Christmas with the family the next day. So
And the hangover is
it's a balance.
kind of,
It's a balance.
And we were just writing down those questions, and he write down a strange tradition that it's not drinking in pubs. And I was like, don't worry
Haven't got
about
one.
it. He will not say that. And you said it, so it's kind of fun.
I'm English. This is
Yeah,
kind of all we do.
for
so,
sure.
Yeah.
And if you want, it's time to play our gossip test.
Yeah.
We do it to every artist who came to Backstage. So now it's passenger time.
Okay.
First question: the most famous person that has ever sent you a message, DM.
I mean, it's got to be Ed. I mean, he is so famous and we're friends. So it's a boring answer, but I think it must be Ed. Yeah.
And there's something that surprised you, like someone out of the blue that came and sent you a message or something?
I have maybe not a message, but I told you before, I'm a big Arsenal fan. And a few years ago, I got invited to play at somebody's engagement party.
Oh, wow.
And so I came to play. I thought it'd be 100 people or something. It was 15 people, including Arsène Wenger and his wife. Arsène Wenger was the manager of Arsenal for 20 years. I'm the biggest fan. I didn't know what was going on. And I sat opposite him while we were having dinner. And so I had 2 hours just to ask him every question I ever thought of as an Arsenal fan. I think that is something similar. That was an amazing moment. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The next question is the most famous thing, the most diva thing that has ever happened to you. Like, for example, like getting into somewhere because you're famous or...
That never happens. No one ever recognizes me at all. So I can't be like passenger. ever.
I feel like the bear shows less of your face and it's kind of
It's a good
easy
thing.
to get unknown. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
I try to cover as much of my face as possible.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, it's a funny thing because I have this massive song. But for the rest of the time, I live a very normal life. I go and play concerts and festivals and it's passenger and blah, blah, blah. And I come home and it's really normal. Like I don't feel famous. I don't feel like I'm a famous person.
But that's really nice. I mean,
I love it.
You're like Hannah Montana, the best of both worlds.
I'm a lot like Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said that to me in the past. Yeah.
You look alike.
I know we do. Yeah, very similar.
That's really true. Do you have any ritual before going to the stage?
I do. It involves drinking again. I'm sorry.
We like that.
Just a whiskey. It has to be a certain type of whiskey. It's called Lafroig. It's a Scottish whiskey, and I don't know if it's a mental thing or if it's really good for my voice. But I think
for sure it's for your voice.
Yeah. Let's say it's medical. Yeah.
There's a Catalan group that also says that it's La Pegatina. I'm sure you will not know them, but they are so funny and they are always drinking and everything. And they do this shot every time they go.
Really?
Before going to the stage, they always take a shot.
Yeah.
And that's because of their voice.
It's the voice.
There you go. It's for your voice, What can you do?
Whenever you have someone over at your place, imagine you have some friends over, what is your go-to meal? Like this one, I cook it perfectly.
I cook a good Sunday roast, like traditional English Sunday roast. So that is my favorite. But usually when somebody comes over, I hit them with a stick until they poop presents. I mean, that's usually what I do. Yeah. That's kind of what I do.
Well, you have a story every time someone in Christmas go to your home.
There's no way I'm hitting this guy.
Maybe it's
really like
the strangest present that someone ever made to you?
It's quite a strange present. I've had some fairly strange presents in the past, but he's going to stay forever with me. I'm not hitting him ever. I've become very attached very quickly.
And the last question of the test, do you have any red flag to date someone?
Yeah, red flags are very popular at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think you've got to be careful with red flags because, you can write somebody off very quickly because, oh my God, they said this, red flag, bye-bye, forever, cancelled. And it's like, well, maybe they just meant something different, or you need to take time in a relationship. You need to understand each other and grow together and give people a chance. I think today in 2023, everyone is so quick to just cut people off because they said or did the wrong thing.
I feel like it's always like also related to the dating apps. Like you have everyone that you want in your app, and it's not like you have to go to the pub and meet someone.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's everything. It's so like quick and everything.
Sometimes too much choice is not a good thing.
Yeah,
I think because you always think, well, I'm missing something else. This person is nice, but what about that? I think it's I don't know. You have to learn to really compromise and commit and give people time.
But nowadays it's quite difficult to find it. Yeah.
I'm glad.
The good thing is that you have a lot of breakups and you have a lot of songs to write.
A lot of songs to write.
Every time I have a breakup, I write an album. It's good. It's good for my business. Yeah.
Before you play Let Her Go, we want you to ask if you know something about Catalan or some words or...
Man, English people, you know this. With the words. We're so lazy.
Do you want to try to say Let Her Go in Catalan?
Yes, please teach me.
Yeah?
It's kind of difficult, this
really?
one. Yeah, I feel like this.
We have write it here.
So this is how you write it down, man. But you have to pronounce it like this.
It's deixa-la marxar.
Deixa-la marxar.
That's perfect. Now you're Catalan, man.
I feel like I'm Catalan.
With the tio and...
Deixa-la marxar. Perfect.
That's perfect.
You have to say this, and when you go to a place or something, say bon dia.
Bon dia.
And you will be the coolest person in the room. Yeah.
If I'm not already. I look like Hannah Montana. I mean, I must be the coolest. Perfect.
So, Mike, if you want to play the song and present it to us.
Maybe I'll try and get that into the song.
It's difficult. I tried it before. Yeah. Like, we were trying to get to translate the song.
And you deixa-la marxar,
yeah,
no? It's...
No.
It's difficult.
Where you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go, only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go, you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you make a dream last. Dreams come slow and go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hit the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. Love comes slow and it goes so fast. You see it when you fall asleep, never to touch and never to keep, 'cause you loved her too much and dive too deep. Where you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. So let her go. Oh, let her go. Oh, let her go. You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. You know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go.
Wow, what a present, man. Thank you so much.
You gave me a present, so I needed to give you one back, yeah.
We think that this is the best way to end our interview. Thank you for coming to Barcelona, Passenger, and we hope to see you very, very soon.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers.
De 8 a 11, Backstage, amb Marc Frigola i Mariona Córdoba.